Hi guys, welcome to another edition of our ESL lesson. Through our mobile, come mini board, albeit packed with big lessons. Now let's have the lesson on telling time. But this time we won't be using our small board. Instead, we will be using our clock itself. Alright, so we will be employing what we call in education realia. Alright, using the real object in teaching. Alright, so we'll have this clock. Alright, so there will be about 5 expressions that you have to remember when you tell time. Okay, it means 3 different occasions or 3 different expressions that you have to remember, because there are 3 different situations where you tell the time. All right, okay, and also other expressions that I may be teaching along the way. All right, so first is you have to note that okay, this is analog. Okay, so you'll see the numbers very manually. Okay, it's still these days we have digital clocks, by the way, but still people are using this type of clock, so it's still very useful to learn how to tell the time using this type of clock. Anyway, all right, so you will have 3 actually hands of the clock. All right, so this one is seconds, and then this one is the minute hand, the long and a little bit slender hand, and the short and fat hand is about hour. Okay, and let's get going. All right, so there are 3 or 4 important points. All right, the 12th, the 6 here, the 3 there, and the 9 here. Okay, anyway, the first expression is quarter. What does it mean by quarter? It means 15 minutes. All right, so a quarter is an equivalent to 15 minutes. All right, so what's an example where you use the expression a quarter? Okay, let's move the hand. Let's use another time because it's quite not clear. All right, so as you can see here, the hour hand, all right, the fat hand is pointing a little bit nearer the 10. All right, and then in here the minute hand is pointing at number 9. What does it mean? So it means 5, 10, 15. You're gonna count 5, 10, 15 means it's a quarter here. So this means that it is a quarter, since this is going to this direction. All right, so a quarter to 10. Okay, so when the minutes or when the minute hand strikes between 1 minute after 6, this part here, up to 1 minute before 12, the expression to can be used. All right, when the minute hand strikes after 12, a minute after 12, and a minute before 6, then you have to use the word past. Okay, so in this case, since the minute is between here and there to this point, so you're going to use the expression to. So in this case, again, this is a quarter to 10. All right, So that's the use of a quarter. Let's use a situation where the hand is somewhere here, okay, and with a quarter itself. So let's point the long hand rather at 3. So this time this is, what time is it? All right, so this is a quarter past 9. Okay, so that's with the expression a quarter and with the expression to and past. Okay, now you learn how to use a quarter, you learn how to use to, and you learn how to use past. In just 2 examples. All right, now let's point the small hand, or the long hand rather, or the minute hand to 6. It means you are going to use half. Okay, normally with half, then you're going to use half and the expression past, not usually with 2. All right, so you will say this is half past 9. Okay, again, this is half past 9. We don't say this is half to 10 normally, but you can also say anyway if you want to travel the road less traveled, okay, or traverse the path of the road less traveled, all right, which I sometimes usually do actually. Okay, again, when this, don't forget, when the minute hand is between this point here to this point here, you're going to use past. And if the minute is between this point here after 6, a minute after 6, up to a minute before 12, that you are going to use the expression to. If the minute hand strikes a quarter, then use a quarter. Like if it's here, 9.9 and 0.3, it means that you're going to use a quarter. Now, if the minute is not pointing 9, 3 or exact quarter, then you have to express how many minutes that time is. So for example, let's see, let's give an example clearly. So let's move more, let's not stick to 9, let's move somewhere like this. Okay. How about this one? So that's about 9 minutes. Okay, so in that case, so what is that? So this is 9 past 7. All right, 9 past 7. That means 9 past the hour of 7. All right. Okay. Now, there's also an expression where you can hear "oh" something like that. All right. So that is when the minute hand strikes between 1 here up to 9 here only. All right. So in this case, this is 7:09. All right. 7:09. 9:07. No, 7:09. I get confused. You know, my Saudi students get confused with that actually. All right. So yes, that is 7:09. Oh, did I say here? No. From this point 1 to this point 9. That's, you're going to use the expression "oh." So 7:09, 7:08, 7:07, 7:06. All right. 7:05, 7:04, and so on and so forth. All right. Okay. Now, if the minute hand, this is the easiest one. So if the minute hand strikes exactly at 12, then this is where you're going to use the expression o'clock. Okay. So this one is 7 o'clock. All right. Now, the expressions that I taught you are actually the formal way of telling time. Although, when, like I said, you can say, for example, in this case, formally, you can say it's 5 to What is this? It's not striking so correctly. This should be 5 to 7, I believe. 5 to 7. All right. So although you can actually say 7:55, all right. Normally, usually, actually, we say just 7:55 easily. That's the easiest way to tell the time, by the way. But anyway, if you want to sound like formal, then you have to use the expressions that I taught you. Using the expression to, when the minute hand strikes again, between a minute after this 6 to a minute before 12. All right, and then past, if it's after a minute after this point and a minute before this point, you're going to use past. And then half, of course, when the minute strikes here, and then o'clock when the minute hand strikes 12, and a quarter, either maybe past or to a minute, the minute hand strikes 9, and then the minute hand strikes 3. All right, those are the occasions where you use a quarter. All right, so again, you can use the expression o'clock, past, to, and a quarter. Did I miss something? And of course half. And of course the expression oh. All right. Okay, I hope that you can tell time formally now. Don't forget to hit the like button and share this video, and comment down below if you have any questions. And there's notification bell so that you'll be updated with anything happening in my channel. We got this. And oh, I forgot, please subscribe. Thanks very much guys for watching.